Hello again, everyone. This is Joe Henches with Beyond the Chart. In this Asia update video, we're going to take a look at the Nifty 50, which we haven't looked at in quite a while. Check in on the Shanghai Composite and the Shenzhen Composite, which both took big hits at the beginning of the week. And then three Chinese stocks, Alibaba, Baidu, and JD.com. So stay tuned. All right, let's start off here with the Nifty 50. Actually, I tuned back into this chart. It's been weeks, if not a couple of months, since I've looked at this, and this is the wave count I've got on here. I have not changed it. This is the exact same structure, so really there hasn't been a whole lot that has changed other than the fact that it has continued to push up like I expected to. I have got this in a third minor wave within the fifth intermediate wave. And if we zoom back out of this, here's that picture that I'm looking at. Here's everything since 2009. So you can see that we are in this fifth push here, actually the third impulse wave, 1, 2, 3, and I'm looking for 5 waves up in here, okay? Now, if we converted this to a weekly chart, because yes, the weeks have ended over there, this is the picture I've got on the weekly chart, that we had a primary wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and that we are in the fifth primary wave also. So I believe we're in a fifth of a fifth, and we're in the third of that final wave. So this continues to push higher right now. Continues to look full steam ahead. Let's see if we have any divergences on the, not really seeing it on RSI. Not seeing it here. The DI plus has continued to push higher. Maybe a little bit. No, we're not really seeing divergence here on the demand index. So right now, everything looks like full speed ahead on the Nifty 50. Now, let's take a look at the Shanghai Composite. Little different picture. Here was the crack that happened on Monday. Big move down. I had this in a rising wedge in here, minute wave 2. Of minor wave 3 down. This is the picture. I'm expecting breakdown, and we've been getting it so far. We've gone to a lower low. So far, we've got lower highs in here. Now, this pullback that occurred on Wednesday and Thursday is more than I thought it would be, actually. I thought it would only pull back maybe to the bottom of that rising, or that wedge in here, this bearish wedge. It's a rising wedge, but because it's in a downtrend, it looks bearish to me. So we'll watch and see whether this is going to indeed turn back around, or is there really a different pattern that's developing. But this is the look I'm seeing right now. Now, this is the Shanghai. When you go take a look at the Shenzhen, you have a much weaker picture on the Shenzhen, which is a little more technology oriented. You can see not so much of a bounce back. We had this big breakout, and the breakout actually occurred a lot earlier. Here's Monday. Okay, so the breakout actually occurred Tuesday, Wednesday of the previous week here on the Shenzhen. And then we got the big break, the big move to the downside on Monday. And then, yeah, we got a little pullback in here. But right now, I continue to believe that we are trending down looking for a big 5-wave move to the downside of a large A, B, C, and so far it seems to be playing out. Okay, let's take a look at 3 Chinese stocks. These 3 it's early on Friday. Today is Friday, July 21st. It's early in the trading day. When I look at the volume leaders today, this morning, Alibaba naturally is the biggest one. JD.com is number 2. Baidu was in there actually at number 2, but we're going to take a look at these 3. Alibaba has had a really nice run, continues to be in an uptrend, but it is running into some headwinds here. When I look at the indicators, you can also see how the volume's dropped off. Okay, big push on the gap and all of that, very nice, but the volume has dropped off here on this final push that we've had over the last week to 2 weeks. And we are running into some headwinds here on the indicators. Now, the other factor that's going on is the ADX is trending super strong. Okay, so we are, even though we're getting divergence showing up, this doesn't mean sell the stock. Okay, this is like a yellow flag waving. This is a caution flag waving. This is saying possible trouble ahead alert. Okay, that's what this is telling you, because you can see that when you get this divergence that occurs, yes, it can keep pushing slightly for a while, but it usually means that there's something up, something that's occurring, and you got to wait for price to tell you that it wants to start to break down. Has that done that yet? No, it hasn't. So anyway, caution flags out on Alibaba. When we take a look at Baidu, this is really interesting. This continues to be in this big compressing symmetrical triangle. We're talking about a triangle that's been going on for about a year and a half. And now we're pushing near the upward end of that triangle, trying to get to the upside in here. It would be interesting to see whether it could really do that or not. Today, this is down 35 cents after almost a half hour of trading. So not much movement going on here with Baidu. JD.com, on the other hand, this is also trending very, very well. I think we've got one more leg up. We're in that fifth minor wave. This looks like 1, 2, 3, and then a flat 4, and then pushing up for 5. Now, what is JD doing today? JD's down 30 cents. So not a whole lot of movement here. Here's the bigger picture. Here was the all-time high. Of course, there's only been trading since 2014, so about 3 years on JD.com. Here was the previous high back in 2015. We broke above that in, when was that? April? Yeah, it looks like April. No, early May. Broke above it in early May. And then we got this consolidation, which I think is a wave 4. So I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, and looking for a fifth move up, watching the wave count in here also. All right, that's the picture for today. That's the Asia update for Friday, July 21st. I will have a post out later today also, so check that out. And if you're looking to become a better trader, get my #1 surefire trading checklist. Take your trading to the next level. Go over to joehenches.net and opt in to get that trading checklist. Everyone have a great weekend. We'll talk to you on the next video.